about it right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually alright. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. Maybe you have something that's going on in your life right now that's...
Good morning everybody and welcome to a productive first week of uni. I have a lot to do this week. So I already signed up for all of my classes a couple of weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. And I ended up getting into all of the classes that I wanted. I was a little bit worried because some of them only had like 25 spots and there were 50 people signed up. But I got a spot, so that's good. And I already put all of my classes into my little Notion thing. What I need to do, like the names of it, I just need to put all of the dates into my Notion calendar and put all of the like exams, like when they are, when I want to start studying and all of that into the template. So that's what I'm gonna start out with. I actually don't have class today, but I need to go to the campus and pick something up, so we're still gonna go. And then I think I have one online class this week and then one like regular one. Let me check. Actually, that's a good way to start this week. Yes, so one of them is online, which in that class I'm kind of confused because it also doesn't say, like, there's no final for it, and I don't know how I'm gonna finish that class, but anyways, okay, yeah, so one online class, one regular class, and then today pick up. And then, as I said, I'm just gonna put everything into Notion and read through all of the descriptions, like if there's books I need to buy, like order, because I try to get my books used, because then they're like 10 bucks and otherwise they're 70, and I don't really feel like spending 70 bucks on something that I'm gonna need from now until until May, because my semester actually ends with the end of May, which is very short. It's like 3 months. It's fine though. But anyways, let's get started on putting everything into Notion. But first, cheers. I think this is like an antioxidant shot. I don't know, it tastes good, so that's why I have it. So far so good. Everything's looking nice and organized. Let's hope it stays that way. The one thing that's kind of, actually there's two things that are kind of throwing me off. So all of my classes have the same amount of credits, and one class does not have a group project or a final or anything else that I can see right now, so I don't know what's going on there. And then there's another class that also has the same amount of credits, and there's like a final and then a group project, and then you need to evaluate something, like I think it's gonna be like an essay. So I don't really understand why there's such a big difference between all of them, because I picked them based on the amount of credits that they have, so that I kind of know what I'm getting myself into, because I also do work. Like, this isn't my I'm not a full-time student. I don't have time for that many group projects. But anyways, yeah, I guess I'm done now, so I can get ready and leave to go to uni, pick my stuff up, and then I don't know what else I'll do today. Probably just read and like work and everything else. I'm back. I picked everything up. I sat down and read for a little bit because the weather is so nice, and I'm just enjoying today. And now I'm gonna have myself a little hot chocolate treat. I'm gonna prep this. I have these, I showed them a couple videos ago, these like Starbucks hot chocolate things. They taste so good, but there's so much in them that I need to leave space in the mug because it's just so much. This is the whole package, and it's full, like it's full up to here. And you can't put everything in at once because otherwise it won't dissolve. It is a bit loud and windy right now, but I'm just extending my like lunch break that I forced on myself. to sit outside and read for a bit. I have my hot chocolate, so I'm gonna be warm, and actually it is quite sunny, but I need to take the shady spot because the dog is like in the prime sun spot, because that's her spot. But I also cleaned the balcony the other day and I'm so proud, and I put my little flowers out and it's looking so cute. Let me show you. So here we have the queen of the balcony. Then I cleaned all of these, like there were like wine rakes or something, whatever they're called, like wine leaves, and then another plant that went like up there, and I cut all of those down because they're dead. The wine is actually growing right there, but you just have to cut it in like the first year because otherwise it's not gonna be like strong in the roots or something. And then over here and like below are all of my empty pots, and this is actually my little spinach pot. They're very small right now, but I'm hoping I'm gonna grow some spinach. And over here we have my two beautiful flowers. These are red, like kind of rose type things, and then the white ones are violets. And then obviously we have book and hot chocolate. And then these are just, let me show you a close-up. These are these like beautiful pink flowers, like leaves, and they need a lot of sunlight to actually turn this pink, so I'm just leaving them out in the sunlight every chance they get. Good morning. I woke up at 7 today, which was not intended. I wanted to sleep in a little bit, but I have a dog, and when she wants to go outside, I go outside. But anyways, the other day was my first English class, and I finally get what it's about. It's basically like an American college class where you have like homework and a midterm and a final, and all of these things just like randomly happen in class, so there's no separate dates, and they're all just writing, I think, summaries or like generally texts about a text you read, so you can kind of prove that you can read and you can write, and then you also have to do a little presentation so you can talk and listen, and then all of your English skills are covered. And it's actually not that bad, and there's not that many people in there, and since the presentation is online, I'm not super nervous about it, and it's a first, so I've never done homework for class before or done a presentation, and so I'm excited to try something new. But today is gonna be a hard day because today is bookkeeping level 2, and last semester I studied bookkeeping level 1 all by myself. Like it was an online class without any material, just like a this is what you need to learn and this is what your final is, and it was kind of hard, and I passed, but like barely. And so this semester I decided to take level 2 in person, and I am just collecting all of my things right now. Obviously I'm gonna need pens. There is a list. Actually let me pull up the list because that will probably be smarter than just taking pens with me, because I think we need the book from the last semester. That's good. Okay, so the location of the English class was somewhere I've never been before. I got there I think 20 minutes early, walked around the whole building like 5 times until I found out there was a basement, and that's where I needed to go, and I went like the 5 stories upstairs. Anyways, today I know where I need to go because I was there on my first day in my first semester, and I know where it is. I don't need that. Awesome. Okay, so amazing. I did prepare my book from last semester. You might remember this was the one that I always brought to me to Dunkin' Donuts because I had to study so much. And this is the book we're gonna need for this semester. And I got this second hand, and for level 1 they wanted a newer version of the book because I have the 24th, and this time it says the 24th or older is fine, so this is perfect. I am probably just gonna take out all of my old notes because there's so many like, oh my god, so many like calculations and printouts, and I don't even know what all of that is in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this all out. And I also have that's the weirdest thing, I got this because I couldn't find anything else. I'm not gonna show you, but this is a bookmark that my boyfriend made when he was probably, I would say, 6, and it just says his name and a photo with a super creepy stuffed animal that I think all of them had told for the photo. But yeah, that's my bookmark. I need to switch that out because I don't know, I don't want people to think like he's my kid and I have a 6-year-old son. Anyways, and then I also have my little calculator that cannot do anything besides like 1+1 and stuff like that. That was required so you can program it and put any of the like things you could cheat with on there basically. And I actually have a calculator that's much better than this from like high school, and I thought, you know, this is the time. I've kept this all this time hoping that I'll maybe use it someday because it was not that cheap, and then they said I needed to buy a new one. This one was like, I think 10 or maybe 5 euros, so it's fine. I can spend that. But yeah, I'm gonna prep this book, aka take all of the unnecessary papers out, and then I'm gonna take a little break because it's the morning right now and the class doesn't start until I think 2. So yeah, I'll see you at 2.